the father of my child's car outside my mum's. Nice, isn't it? Why they're sleeping. Here, both in bed together.
Oh,
Both in bed together. Look at this.
Yeah, you can say that with
Yeah.
me. There's nothing going on.
Take me to fucking social services.
Amy,
Look, nothing going on. Baby mum,
nothing going on.
baby father and mother in
no,
bed
no.
together.
You can say whatever you want, Amy.
You're
Nothing going
fucking
on.
wrong, both of you.
What?
Look at
Because
this.
I'm in bed and
Look at this. What? There's 4 beds in this fucking house and a couch. And a fucking couch. And a fucking couch.
YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here comes straight out of the great nation. No, I'm not talking about America. I'm not talking about China. I'm talking about Britain, if you will. Great Britain, somewhere over there. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the UK, Britain, all over there in the Queensland. But you have a young lady who basically comes to her mom's house and decides to drop in and pay them a quick little visit. But little did they know, she set the whole thing up. So she long suspected her child's father of messing around, you know, creeping on the low, like TLC them, you say, you know, they creep all day and night with her mom. So how did she come to this conclusion? I don't know. But when she walked in there, she was definitely right. And what a hell of a trap that she set for their ass. And they fell right into the damn pit due to their lustful, wretched ways. And this says a lot for a person, mom, also, that will sit there and screw her grandchild father. That's very messed up. Your daughter own boyfriend. This who she decided to say, to lay with. And you cannot tell me that the thirst isn't real. Because when I first seen the video, I was like, wow, I know this is not true. I know damn well this woman is not knocked out sleep in the bed with her own daughter boyfriend, with her own daughter baby daddy, if you will, however you want to say it. But this goes to show you there's no loyalty amongst thieves, and also there's no loyalty amongst family members when it comes to cooking and wood, if you know what I mean, or penis for those of you who don't know what wood is, because a lot of y'all thought about a tree right then, and no, I wasn't talking about no damn tree. But this goes to show you that you cannot trust anybody these damn days. And it's like, are we living in the last days? I hear that a lot, and it often comes across my desk, and it comes across my mind sometimes when people say it, because everything that goes on in this crazy world. And the thing that the mom said that was so trifling, that was so sad, was the fact that she said that he wasn't doing nothing, and that he was just basically resting and laying down. And like the daughter said, well, there's 4 other beds in this house and also a couch downstairs. Why didn't he get his ass on one of those? Which was a great comeback, and big shout out to her for number 1, setting a trap, and number 2, for responding back, clapping back on her mom. But instead of going off on a mom and the boyfriend together, she decides to go off on a boyfriend the first, and I'm sure a lot of you all would have did that also. But what you would have done if that was your mom and you come in there and your low down ass child father is right there, with the mom, and lucky she didn't walk in there and catch him knocking the boots like H-Town. Lucky she didn't, walk in there and catch mom backing that ass up like Juvenile used to say, or riding that pony like Genuine. That's what she's very lucky about. She really would have got her eyes busted out, if you will. But like I tell people all the time, you cannot trust nobody in this world hardly no more. And I'm not telling you to despise your parents, but maybe things are different across the pond, as you all say in Britain, which is slang for America. Things are very different across over here, because if that would happen in an American household, especially in a black household, if you will, it would have been somebody really getting their ass tore out the frame, and some people would have wound up on a 10 o'clock news that night on NBC or CBS, somewhere like that. But like I tell people, it's always somebody in the background waiting to get what you got. I don't care how bad it look. I don't care if you think it ain't worth shit no more. It's always somebody. It's usually the people that's closest to you. that's waiting in the background for their chance to dip their hand in that honey jar, if you will, whether it's with a woman, whether it's with a man. That's why you have to be careful who you bring your spouses around, your loved ones around, because mamas be eyeing you just like the sisters be eyeing you, just like the daughters be eyeing you, and even some of the freaky ass grandmas, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell people all the time, just because there's snow on top doesn't mean it's not fire down below. You have to think about that also. Yeah, she might be gray on top, but trust me, it's boiling heat down below, if you know what I mean about that right there. So just because she's 65 or 70 doesn't mean that she doesn't want to get her itch scratched every now and then also. But let me know what you all think about this, because this analysis right here is very sad. You know, it's very sad that this girl mom did not even think enough of her to even have enough respect, number one, for herself and also for her daughter and for the child, to not mess around with the father. Now where is her dad at? I don't know. That's why he's not in the bed with her, because maybe he found out how freaky and low down that she was, and that she's willing to do something strange, and you ain't got to pay a little piece of change. Then you got to do just come through and be erect and ready, if you know what I mean right there. But like I tell people all the time, you have to be careful. Number one, who you bring people around. You have to be careful who you entertain, because just because somebody is kin to you, let me say it again, just because a person is kin to you does not make you family, does not mean that you are their ride or die, if you will. You know, it could be your mom, it could be your dad, because I'm sure a lot of you all got stories that you can share about your mom messing over you, probably stealing money from you. Some of your mamas probably done screwed your boyfriends, or your daddies messed over you, stole from you, say he was gonna buy you that car when you graduated high school, didn't buy it, then said he'll buy it for you if you go to college and still ain't buy it, and you ride here catching a city bus or whatnot. Or he done went so far to mess with one of your friends. So we don't all have people who done messed over us that were very close to us. Just because they helped gave birth to you does not mean or warrant the fact that they will not mess over you. And I'm not telling none of you all to hate your parents. No, you don't hate no one in this world. All thing I'm telling you to do is be cautious. There's always signs, just like she said, that she noticed and she long suspected her child father of cheating around with her mom. Now, how does she come to these conclusions? Maybe when she bring them over, she make cookies and brownies every time. And her daughter remember, like, damn, you going out your way for my boyfriend. So that's what you all have to watch out also. Well, you have somebody, whether you take them around your mom or your friend or whatever. But let me clean this up first. See, the guy that she was with is no good also. He's a piece of shit also. Number one, for sleeping with her damn mama. You feel me? I guess he wanted to see if the cookie was the same, if you will. Now, a lot of that might discuss you all, but hell, you know, guys think crazy shit just like women think crazy shit also. Maybe he wanted to test the waters, if you will. But you have to keep in mind the people that you're dealing with. For her to suspect that, either she had to come to this conclusion, the fact that her mom wasn't no good, or the fact that her child father was no good. She just didn't wind to that conclusion that day, if you know what I mean right there. But let me know what you all think about this sad situation right here. And also what you all would have done, because I know if that was Mom's Duke over there in the bed with one of my homeboys or something like that, man, you know, I ain't gonna lie now. I don't know what I would have done. I ain't gonna say what I would have done, because I don't believe in hitting your mama or nothing like that. But I mean, my goddamn, what you supposed to do if you walk in there and see your mama in there with your best friend or with your whoever, or your dad? You know what would you do if you walk in there, you see your dad over there? You know what I'm saying? He over there pulling your girlfriend hair from the back and everything, wearing that thing out. How you gonna take that? You know what I'm saying? Then he looking at you like, yeah, close that door, little boy. Talk to you like how he used to talk to you. So I'm not telling nobody to go out there and mess over your parents or hurt them or anything. But you have to be aware of the people that you entertain at all times. Because let me tell you something. Shit gets serious. You know, when you playing with people's feelings. Now, what if she would have walked in there with a gun? You know what I'm saying? What if she would have did like Biggie, walked in the door waving in the fofo? What if all that would have took place right there? But this is a clear sign that she's no good. The mom is no good. And also, that man is no good. Get rid of them both. Now, you ain't got to have no relationship with him. That's your child. You have to just, you know, if you want to let the child see him or whatnot. But at the same time, your mom, you can feed her with a long handled spoon from a distance. Because for her to do that, then make us excuses up, then try to get mad like the daughter is the one wrong. How is your daughter the one wrong when you're the one in bed with her man, with her boyfriend, you know? And it must have been good, because hell, they was passed out asleep. They didn't hear nobody walking up the stairs. Now, for those of you who lived in two-story houses, you know what I'm talking about. Whenever we get ready to walk upstairs, our townhouses that's upstairs, downstairs, we know one thing, and what's that? the stairs creak when you walk. Just like wood or anything else, it's going to make a sound. So they were so passed out, so drained, if you will. I mean, just drained, just empty, if you will, parched. Wasn't nothing in that tank anymore till they passed out asleep. And didn't even hear when the girl walking upstairs. Didn't even hear when she opened the door or anything. So it must have been real good. They must have stayed up till about 1:30 in the morning, if you know what I mean. Hit your boy up and let me know what you all think about this tragic situation right here. And what you would have done if that was your mom or dad and that with your spouse or whatnot that you all have a child with, or even if you don't have a child together. But to me, it's like even worse if you even have a child together, because it's like, wow, you know this is the person I'm with or was supposed to be with or whatnot. We have a child together. How could you do that? Hit me up and let me know what you all think. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you like, subscribe. Till next time, stay woke and watch out for the people that you're dealing with, because a lot of y'all dealing with snakes and think you're dealing with a garden snake. These are venomous snakes. They will bite you and kill you. Till next time, be safe. I'm out.